Welcome to the NBA Prop Report for Saturday, July 17th. We have Game 5 of the NBA Finals coming up, and it's a series that's tied 2-2 between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns. Looking at the prop market here for this game, there are two bets that are standing out to me, so let's talk about it. The first one I want to talk about is Brook Lopez rebounds. You can get this number on FanDuel Sportsbook right now, under 4.5 rebounds for plus 104. So Lopez has gone under this number in the last two games. In game 3, he had, I think, 1 rebound. In game 3, he had 2 rebounds. And in game 4, he had 1 rebound. Played only an average of 20 minutes in both those games. Now, the first 2 games in Phoenix, he had 23 and 27 minutes, finished with 9 rebounds in one game, 6 rebounds in the other. So the reason why I like the under in this one right here is obviously we're getting it at plus money, which is always good. And I do think that there's a better than 50% chance that he doesn't get to 5 rebounds and cash the over here. So not only do I think we have some value there with the plus money on the fact that I think this is already under a 50% chance, but there are also reasons why I like this as well. You know, Lopez is not normally a high volume rebounder on this team. He hadn't been during a year. He had a couple games in the playoffs where he had some decent rebounding numbers, but even in the last series against Atlanta, there was a bunch of games where he went under that number as well. So when you look at it right now, is you got a guy with a low rebound rate who is actually losing minutes because, again, 27, 23. The first 2 games, 19 and like 20 in the next 2 games. His minutes are declining. His rebounding rate is low, and we're getting plus money to go under this number here. So I like Brook Lopez. This was my bigger bet of the day. I took it for 3/4 of a unit at plus 104 on FanDuel. The other bet that I'm looking at here is Pat Connaughton 3-pointers. We've been playing the Pat Connaughton and Cameron Johnson over 1.5 3-pointers for much of this series right now. I have the chances for Connaughton going over 1.5 3-pointers at 56%. So when we were getting this number at plus money, it's an easy bet to make because even if it was even money, you know, you're still looking at like a 6% edge or so. The edge has dwindled now. It's down to only 2%. I have the number at 56. That's where I had it at the beginning of the series. That's where I'm keeping it. At minus 118, that's implied odds of 54%. So there is a little bit of an edge left here. Not a big edge, but definitely worth half a unit bet. I also wanted to talk a little bit about Cameron Johnson on the other side as the other one that we've been riding here. So Johnson is down to I think the best number we can find on him today is minus 113. Which is like a 53% implied probability there. So Johnson, I don't have as high as Connaughton to go over this number. I have him at 52%. So if anything, right now, this number has gone a little bit too far over him. Or at the very least, at minus 110-ish, it's probably about even money and a place where I don't think there's any value on the over or the under for us to go one way or another. Connaughton's a little bit different. There is still a little bit of value here on the over, so that's why I went with him. And that's why you don't see Cameron Johnson's name on this list, because I don't think they overshot it by enough that now I want to go under. But I also don't want to take it at this level because I think that the value is actually not there. I think we're actually a little bit of a more expensive price than I would be willing to take on it. But I do still like the Pat Connaughton one, so I did take that one. Half a unit is all I played it on right now. I actually played this at Sugar House, which is, I live in New Jersey. Sugar House is the Bet Rivers platform in New Jersey. So that's the way I was able to get that out there. But anyway, it should be a really fun game 5 tonight. Make sure you guys are watching. And these are my 2 favorite prop plays for the day. So this wraps it up for the NBA Prop Report here at FTN Bets on the FTN Network. Good luck, everybody.